And we are underway in Buffalo. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the...
Hey, bro, there y'all go, bro. I put the stream in the chat. Newspaper to read, the Eagles came and invaded the Buffalo Bills and beat their ass 40-0. Shut up! Here in Buffalo. Oh, bro, I got something for like 9 dudes. You got something for me.
73, Miami.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
They go play action with Hurts. Flushed out right.
Run, people, Hurts. Run, people.
Down the right sideline. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Facing 2nd and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards he needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Oh, my God.
And a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed him to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
This is Smith to the ground. Touchdown. Devontae Smith, 30 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Alert, alert, alert!
Allen looks to throw on second down. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now Allen. Trying to lay one up deep. He's got it complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Allen's throw is complete. Running right through it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They were so close, that close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Left side caught by Diggs. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis from 3 yards out. And the Bills have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. There he goes right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift, 69 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They're on 17.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. First and 10.
53 yards. A 53 yards, boy.
After one, 17-7 is our score.
What? If you think you're going to do something, ain't going to.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Alert! Regular.
Allen off the play fake. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now Allen again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing is Allen on third. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Come on, Nicole. Come on, Dean. Come on, Nicole.
5 wide.
We coming.
Allen gonna go on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on fourth down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Eagles' offense set to begin their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now. The field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
63.
A handoff, Swift running to the left. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up to make it?
Hurts fumbles it. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Here's Allen to throw it. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So for Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. From the gun, it's Allen. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around 30. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen, he's going to wind up and air it out. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs, 30 yards. And the Bills have cut it back within a score.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because giving up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been...
And got his man complete. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Well, their first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll run the draw here with Swift. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Ed Oliver forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way, trying to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I feel like my man momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Bills are going to get the football back. 19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. Now Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Hey, tight.
Allen now on first down. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
Right!
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Elliott good with a PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. So a teammate picking him up.
I ain't even gonna play. Let me get that number 54 out of there. He gotta go.
Nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick-6.
I think that's a great observation, too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
Let me see what's going on, brother. Bro, I'm telling you, dog. I spared you. I spared you, bro.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. Loose inside the 30. Stephon Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And now off to the races, down the right side. Down to 10, and he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A two-score lead down to 1 now following the pick six.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
And now the Bills will bring the offense out onto the field and go for 2 here. Allen will try to throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick six. Oh, right on the heels of the pick six. Another ball intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Allen. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st down, Allen. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell.
And I don't know if you're going to the end zone. Mid-signal. Yes, it's a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Eagles are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. They go play action with Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On 2nd down, Swift. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
A third quarter now, at a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll run right here with Swift. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That second down play nets a -4. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. And that one will be no good. He never had it in line. It's well wide to the left, and this is going to remain a one-point game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage. A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here, or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone, and he'll be out of bounds. A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did. Good. I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And Oliver picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down plays. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. This short throw caught by Goddard. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now, standing just outside his own goal line.
Can you get the lead first, play? Before you call anybody trash, can you get the lead first?
Hines now on the return. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
I like when y'all talk like this,
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Left side caught by Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. Oh, he bowls over it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Five wide. 56.
Come on, nigga. Yeah, come on.
Throwing now is Allen. He's got a man wide open, complete. All the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, 31 yards. And the Bills have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Well, quite the comeback here. They have erased that deficit, pushed themselves out in front now here in this 4th quarter.
This game's kind of felt like a horse race, hasn't it, partner? Because, yeah, the other guys run out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they've been creeping up and closing that gap. Now they've stuck ahead in front here late in the game. The finish line's away. They need their defense to finish this thing off.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch. A single forward and take it.
Hey, look. Every play, every play I'm about to pick will be out of my play calling. It'll be out of my play calling.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And Goddard going to have an Eagles 1st down as the tackle made up near the 35.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Oh my God, step the ball! Step the ball!
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Rolling to his right. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. They run out of the gun with Swift.
I know a lot of people won't want the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
This Buffalo crowd letting them have it. 3rd down now. Back to throw. Finding Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before.
Here we go. This is fourth down. They'll try it now with Swift.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. They try to take a shot there on second down, and that leaves them because of the incompletion. A very tricky 3rd and 10.
And with a time situation, you would expect them to try and get it all in this one play, but there's still enough time that if you can take something shorter, gain some yardage, make it a more manageable fourth down if you need to.
He's back to throw.
Oh!
He can't get up. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. They're going on fourth down with Hurts.
He's going to let it fly.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, nigga. Fucking touchdown.
And they have
What's wrong
taken
with
the
him?
lead here in the final
Yeah,
seconds.
nigga. Yeah. Yeah.
What an
Yeah.
outstanding drive right there
Yeah.
to take the lead.
Yeah,
And also,
nigga.
Charles didn't leave
Yeah,
their
nigga, quit
opposition with a
walking.
whole lot
I
of
had him
time on the
open on the
clock.
last. I had
I
him
like
open
the
on
way
the
that you're
last
viewing
play.
this because they
Yeah,
did a
nigga.
tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet.
Yeah,
They
nigga.
got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Hey,
Now
no,
after the
bro.
touchdown, here's
I had
Elliott
Quez-
on to kick it
I had
away.
Quez walking open on the last play.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines.
Oh, nigga. Come here.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Easy.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Half 85.
Here's Allen. That's taken in by Knox. And he's taken down, able to slip across the 35. And a timeout is called. So now you're looking at probably just one final play from back in their own territory. And they're going to need a miracle. Now Allen. That's caught by Diggs.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
That's
Yeah,
caught
nigga, game
by
over.
Davis.
Game over.
And he'll be
Yeah,
taken
nigga.
down here.
Game over.
That is how this one is going to come to an end.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And then on that
Go
final
back
play,
to
they had a
practice,
chance.
nigga.
They had the
Go
ball
back to
just
practice.
beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't
Yeah,
get it
nigga.
done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance
Yeah,
on that
nigga.
final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity,
Hey, look,
hoping they
on
could find their way to the
4th
end
and
zone and make that
Jalen
miracle
Hurts.
happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
Aquay, on 4th and 14. I can see real quick.